Interesting. Oh no, stream did again die a bit. I hope you can still hear me, people. I don't know why my internet connection is so bad today. Let's see. It seems like it works. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. For the inconvenience and the problems with the stuff. Oh, we are already in the thing and wasted 30 seconds. Volksbank Bad Hofsgaard. What? It's Volksbank, so this doesn't look German. It looks more like Switzerland. Or Austria, maybe. Bestattung Wimmer. It's German, though. So I can read it perfectly, finally. Alpentherme. We are on the Alps. Österreichischer Hof. Okay, we are definitely in Austria. Question is where? Need to get out of here for a moment. Here. Anneskapelle. So. Dort hat Salzburger Hof. Are we in Salzburg? Salzburg. Where did I click? I clicked to Innsbruck. Innsbruck. Salzburg would be here. Could be. No. But Hofgastein. It said it on a, but I didn't know the place yet. Also, as a result, yeah, I screwed up. But still, 5.6k. Enough for my taste, to be honest. Can't complain here. Hope stream is still running and working, but okay. 36,000. Last round was much better. I would say we can make one more round. Also, so used. We make a short round. Five rounds only. If people want to join, exclamation mark link or exclamation mark GeoTastic. Always drink something really quick. I hope. Yeah. Now it seems OBS also runs a bit better. So I hope the stream is not stuttering or anything or loading. Buffering, as some would say. So let's start the next round. Campo football. A hint. We have red sand. A2. The sign looks somewhat European, to be fair. We have right side traffic, it seems. Maybe it's Spain or something. Oh, we took no picture. Spain. Maybe it's an island of Spain. EU. Necessary information. Spanish, it seems Europe. Could also be Portuguese or something. Icaria. Let's just found some hints and signs. It's not like we have a bad feeling about my choice here. Portugal. Oh no, because of the end thing. Wasn't that in Portugal, the end signs? Oh, close enough for my taste. Was also thinking about it being maybe Cocos Island. We are again there? Cocos Keeling Islands. Okay, so this time we know where that is. Here. And just by picking it, we already have a decent amount of points, I think. The Shire of Cocos Islands. Pretty cute. I like the sign. It's nice. Very emergency. All the things you need. Shouldn't be here like a recycling hint. Maybe here on this sign. Only says Cocos Island. So we are 100% there. The question is, does it also say where we are, which part of this we are in? Can move normally again. Medical center, fire station, library, community. Okay, let's make a one thinking already here. So this is in the west. So we need a place in the west. Maybe it's West Island. There's an airport on it too, but it's a harbor. It could also be like here. Maybe it's here or something. Doesn't look like. Is here a city? Wait. Polo, Cocos, something, Keeling items, Shire Council. We are in the Shire. Is there a place called Shire that we can see? Of course, I know where the Shire is. It's close to Bree in Middle Earth, but okay, it seems like there's not much of this island seems to be inhabited. maybe we find Cocos Cottages, Fruit Box, Sydney, something. Air Force Road, so there's like Air Force stuff, and this here is most likely not inhabited. Also, exclamation mark link in case you wanna join. So it's either here or here. What do you think? How much time? 17 seconds. Yeah, there's a monument thing here. I don't know, could be here. Nope, it was up there. Maybe I should have also clicked closer to this thing here. Well, it worked close enough. Just missed my 6,000 points mark, but I tried. Well, welcome, Wilson. Nice to see you. But yeah, exclamation mark link is if you want to join, or exclamation mark GeoTastic. Okay. Hope stream works and sound works, picture works, stuff work. Let's see. Delivering for you. Nice. Welcome. I also don't mind if people just stay with us and keeps. Can't really read it. Can't really read it from here. To non-residents. Restaurants open to non-residents. Okay. Why is that? Can't read what's going on here. Local service. No, it is right. It's left side traffic. We have a problem, chat. This is one of the, could be also of the smaller places in the, oh, no. It's not on this smaller, what? Is this an English flag? Right. Private, some looks English. England, Ireland. Then there are these weird islands here somewhere. I've always forgot how they are called. The Jersey or something? It's not. We don't have French. Oh, chat, I'm so confused. Yards. Not Ireland, then I think. Yards. Doesn't like look at these things. It just doesn't look like England. So this must be some other thing. Red Houses, St. Brelade's Bay Garden. It doesn't look like England. What could this be? This must be one of these crazy islands, like some colonial thing or so. But I can't interpret this. That is my problem. So we're definitely not in England. Like there are palm trees here. England has not have palm trees. It is Jersey again. I said it. But does not. Jersey has also French names, I think. Like if you see French, you know. Oh, but we. I said it to you. I said this could be Jersey. I had my point on it, but I did not see French, and as a result, I did not pick it because in Jersey, you would need to see what's it called, French. But I did not notice much French, but much English there. At least for the few letters I checked, things for non-residents and so on. You saw it. I did not notice too much French. As a result, I thought, okay, this can't be Jersey then. But it was Jersey. This is really. I had a friend who played with a friend, and we had also Jersey, and he picked it. And he said, "Yeah, there was French, and it looked English and left side traffic." I didn't even know that this island here existed. And that was clear though, because we mostly saw French names and, as said, still left side traffic and so on. Also, thank you for the follow. And as a result, yeah, I was confused. And he said to me, yeah, when you see French, it's that. In this case, though, well, we should look into this again for a moment. Here is where we started. Like, yeah, if you, I don't know, go down, see at the car here, it says nothing. I couldn't read maybe there's French on, but it says delivering for you. Oh no, it says Jersey Post and I didn't see it. I'm an idiot. Oh no. Oh, Chad, did you see that? Oh, so unfortunate. But also this, restaurants open to non-residents. It doesn't sound too French, doesn't it? I mean, the restaurant is called L'Horizon, or however it's pronounced. I had Latin in school of French, so I can just guess. Yeah. Really unfortunate, though. Wayside Cafe. So unfortunate. I didn't see the Jersey on the car. I just looked at, okay, deliveries thing. I totally ignored and tried to read the smaller letters. I did not see Jersey Post. Oh, that is unfortunate. But yeah, as said, you can get on a road, see English. It looks like everything reads like you're in England. You drive on the left side, and left side traffic. Even though you know what I mean. Like I'm looking the wrong direction, not in the driving direction. But yeah, okay. Without further ado, let's just move on. Yeah, but also, friend, if people want to join in chat, as said, !link or !GeoTastic. You get the link, can join if you want, if you don't care. Isle of Man, also a good guess though. I also had the feeling we are on an isle, but this isle looked a bit too southy or something. So I don't know. I should have clicked Jersey, just risk it. I don't know. I'm a bit angry, not angry, but disappointed. What just happened here? This is new. I know what this is. But we know where we are. That's easy. It's not easy. It's only easy if I remember the the flag. To be fair, I'm a bit surprised that this is this country, but there was a sign which we should totally analyze here. Ujira, National Quarry. Doesn't read like a name from this region. We have to look further. Maybe we'll find a sign. I'm pretty confident that I know the country. And as a result, can't read any of those. Sadly, I can't read Arabic letters. We find this name again. Like here's also Fujairah, however it's pronounced. It's not that big, so in theory you should have all the time to look for it and get a really good result. But as said, I'm very bad at seeing things. Even if it's just a few letters or names on top of each other, I have really trouble seeing the right one. Okay, I think this might be. It's just written or spelled differently here. So we are on a bigger looking road. On one side we are, on the other side I don't see what I need to see, to be fair. So I think we are a bit further out in the land. Maybe here or something. Yeah, let's move on a bit. Maybe find another fantastic clue or something. And we're not that far out though. Where's my... Should not overdo it, I think, or overthink it. Might be huge. Sadly, we have 4 seconds. But I take it. I'll take it. It was pretty decent guess. This guess here would have been a bit closer, but I don't care about the last 25 points. Yeah, well done. We saw Saudi Arabia. Not bad too. Definitely roundabout right. But I saw that at the beginning there was simply the flag of the United Arab Emirates. We are somewhere then, and I only needed to find a very limited amount of names. Fujairah or Fujairah, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure how it's exactly pronounced. But whatever. Well done. Not much to say then. Then if you find it, you just have to decide where it is exactly. Maybe with a bit further. Here, construction. That was something I looked also for. Building Industries PSC. Yeah, if I would have zoomed in a bit further, I might have seen this here. And then I probably have clicked somewhere here. Okay, good to know. We also went further away from this place. Whatever. Also, this is new, but kind of cool. I like the sound. Do we have a meta hint here? Doesn't look like it. The car looks strange, so we have a meta hint, I think, but I don't know it. We have small signs. We're not in Europe, obviously. It looks like we have right side traffic. It's also very helpful. Palm trees. The question is Africa or South America or some weird island. That's what we're going to have fun on. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, maybe not. There's some text. Text helps. Okeri Town, Owu, Lagos State, Ingake, something. Welcome to Inganke Town. Something. Okay. There are multiple signs that might be of great help. City Garden Estate. Can we get closer to this and still read? No, the angle is too bad to read it. Anti-aliasing. Anisotropic filtering, I mean. Should not. Right side traffic looks tropic. Close to the equator, I would say the name sounds African distantly. That was a car at the side. Let's have a look at this. What? If this is a flag, that would mean we are here. Very confused. It would make sense though, on multiple levels. There's one unusual thing though. Usually in this country you always have a police car following you. And you also have some beams on your car, which we don't fully see yet either. This makes me a bit skeptical. Right side traffic would be fitting though. We are reached the end. You have to be kidding me. Game, what did I do to you? Why do you hate me so much? I mean, I can understand a bit of hate, but this amount of hate. Who can handle this amount of hate? Like, of course, I go into the direction where we have a dead end and I need more clues, and I only have 35 seconds left. What do we have here? Welcome to Ovo Ikosi. I have to say, I'm not convinced that it's Nigeria. I would say it's maybe Uganda or something like this. We go with Nigeria anyway, because I saw a flag. I hope my stream is still running. The sound of the... It is Nigeria. Sick. I did not expect this. There was, I think, the Nigerian flag on one of the cars. And I thought, okay, we are Nigeria. So it seems like it's not always true. Maybe if you're really good at this country, you know, okay, there's no police car behind us. Maybe this other car followed us and just for security reasons. And you don't have these cross beams with the black and yellow cross beams things on your car. So it might mean that you are here in this region down there close to Lagos. I also thought about clicking here for whatever reason, but like I said, I'm not an expert on Nigeria. So I'm happy that we got this country at all. So this was the last round already. I'm a bit surprised by that. It can't be a very good round. But also, yeah, GG. 23,000 points. So if I would have kept the pace, it would be 27. I think there was a 0-point round, though. No, it wasn't. It was the last round. Okay, I forgot about it. Then it was decent, I guess. 46 points if I would have kept the pace. Pretty nice, I have to admit. Also well played. I would say we play another round if you if people are still interested, because it's a lot of fun playing this. And I just noticed that my stream timer resetted. Whatever. And there's 2 parts again. It seems like though my internet connection has stabilized again. Maybe it had a small hiccup or a DC in between, like a 24-hour DC. I'm not sure when that happens or something. But it seems to work now, and that's good. Also GG. I think it was a Wilson deck, 12. Baby. Well played. Yeah, like I said, I would play another round of this. Same settings. Still play with evenly, so we get crazy places and get really angry at not guessing them right. Or them being really difficult to guess. I hope always for less Eastern Europe, because I'm so bad at Eastern Europe. And as said, if people want to join, you can !GeoTastic and in theory join this. Do some slots free in case people are interested in that. Just drink something really quick. Okay. If my stream works, I muted myself. Maybe I didn't mute it. Okay, I would say we start another round. People can also join during the game, so. And as guests and so on, you think. Okay, I would say next round. Good luck. Also a funny sound. Was pretty nice. We hadn't when I played alone, it didn't pop up. Also nice. Oh no, chat! You see this already? Is this a sign? No, it's a truck. Let's have a look at Mr. Truck here. But we're definitely in Eastern Europe, I think. It could be North Macedonia. Again. It is North Macedonia because this is the thing we... Wow! I did not expect this. How often do we get this country for whatever reason today? That is so strange to me. Won't complain, but very interesting. Can't even go here. Get these healthy informations we get here. Iva Planka, something like this. So we know this place here. Skopje, we also know. Skopje is 75 kilometers in the same direction. This direction says roundabout south. So we are north of it. 32 kilometers north of that. No, so this is in the direction of south. Yeah, if we have to go south, this must be north. We are somewhere here in between. That was decent. It's really hard to guess though. Belarus also not the worst idea, but it's not in the pool of the Google car, so of course that makes it a bit difficult to know. We're even closer to this. But yeah, I can't complain. It's really close. Here's the what do you call it? Where the roads cross. So yeah, I found like often I have it if you see on a sign Latin and it seems Cyrillic letters, the possibility is high that you are in North Macedonia. There was a case here, and we found the capital, Skopje, which I did not know that it was a capital until recently. We also found Kumanovo and so on, and we found Kirva Planka. There's probably another place that we could have found. Forgot how that was called. Something different. Whatever. That worked out. Can't complain. Next round. Right side traffic. Service. Home office. Something. Miles. Salida. What? Salida? On earth. I'm confused, Chad. But no. I should know where that is, but I don't know. I need more names, and hopefully I have heard of them before. I think we are close to the border. I'm confused, chat. Like, greatly. This is in kilometers. Must be close to a border then. West. Go east. Just would know the American stuff better. I have no idea. San Juan, where is this? Question is this still United States? There's a kilometer sign. And all the other signs seem to not, but we also found like miles. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Maybe Mexican border? No, we are on freaking Puerto Rico. No way. It looked not deserty enough, and I said, "Oh no, it could be San Juan." Of course, that is in Puerto Rico. I had to click really fast. I could have clicked this a bit better. I'm very lucky that I even got close to the point that the other player got. It was really lucky. It was like a last minute decision. Thought, wait a minute, something is not right here. Kilometers? We had this sign. I also saw the kilometer signs at the side, and then I had miles and kilometers. It was really confusing, to be fair. But yeah, San Juan. There it is. Well, I take it. GG. Next round. Oh, bit brain AFK or something like that. Definitely screwed up there. Villanueva del Alcorón. Peñalen was how it pronounced. Meters. I don't know. First impression, something like Mexico or so, but I'm not sure at all. Like, I need further. This might be huge. Europe. Okay, we're not in Mexico then. It could be Spanish or Portugal. Definitely helpful hint though. Where is the freaking sign? It's cold. In Spain, it's never cold. EM 2015-46. What does this say? So we should definitely memorize. If we see something with an N, N10, N500, whatever, it's definitely Portugal. EM, I have no idea. I can definitely imagine that there are some regions in Spain and so on that look like this. Nueva. Maybe that is a very famous place. Okay, I think we found something, Chad. Villanueva Serena, but I'll take it. I'll take anything. De la Alcorn. Villanueva could be everything, right? Serena. I'll take it though. There is Villanueva de Alcorón. Found it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Spain, not Mexico. First impression Mexico. Found very funny. Uh-oh, that could be very difficult. Police. It confirms my suggestion, though. No, I want to go there. Please. It's surprised. Yeah, this confirms my idea, though. Yeah, this confirmed further. Can you just imagine driving down this street? And this here is basically, like, this looks like really, if somebody needs to describe where nowhere is, this here is nowhere. At this, there are horses. That is pretty awesome, in my opinion, that there are horses. Also fitting the country, I guess. Not that. Wait, we have to take a look. Yeah. You see, when it's very flat. So in my imagination, if we look at the topology of this place, it must be somewhere here. I would say it's more here in this region. Like, because this place here, if you go to the capital, Ulaanbaatar, you see it's much more, there are more hills and so on. So as a result, I would argue this must be here where it seems more flat. Of course, we also have hills, but it's not like mountains, Gandalf, mountains. You have, I think it could maybe also be further. That's a risk we have to take east. But here you also have some green regions. I know. I did some research. You have these seas, and there is a region where even close to the sea you can see the water. But I would say let's make it like this. Oh, I even moved a bit further away. This would have been closer. Still 4,000 points. Happy with it. But yeah, I should have listened to my voice. I clicked here. Would have been, I don't know, like, would have been a few hundred kilometers, 200 kilometers closer to it if I would have let it there. But whatever. I felt like maybe it's here. But my first intuition was right. Pretty awesome. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan was also, I'm not sure if you're in Kyrgyzstan or in Tajikistan, but Kyrgyzstan is definitely also part and can be it. But Kyrgyzstan is really, as you can see, very mountainy. And the policemen didn't look like from Kyrgyzstan. So as a result, I was pretty sure it was Mongolia. And yeah. Especially when I saw the town, because these town places always look a bit like this in Mongolia, which is kind of fascinating to me. Pretty unusual. It's different in Kyrgyzstan. Okay, next one. We are high up. Okay, I'm a bit surprised by the Arabic signs. We find Goodyear. Arabic signs. Mountains. Can't read a single. I can read a few things. a few things. For the last round, I just see it. Hard to say, really. This is not not even close to having enough mountains. Right side traffic, of course. Hard to say. It doesn't look like Emirates. It doesn't look really... Okay, here's... Oh, no. I'm not sure which other country that uses Arabic letters that is in the pool is this mountain-like. And I think Tunisia, at least where usually you drive around in Tunisia, is more trucks and buses. We're definitely on a bigger road. Highway thing, maybe? Only 30 seconds. Also, it looks not that... It looks like a different kind of desert. So I'm pretty sure, like, around about 3% sure that we are in Jordan. We see here some huge art where it becomes more thing. Where it becomes more more mountains and so on. Yeah. Roundabout right. 3,900 points. I can't complain about that. Syria was also a good guess. I think I would assume these streets also lead to some degree to Syria. And maybe not over the mountains though, but here maybe. So yeah, not a bad guess. Also pretty close. But I know that Syria is not in the... Oh, Gammelpilz is here. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you here too. If you want to join, !link or !GeoTastic. And there he is. Insta join. I have very bad news. So it was the last round of this round, but whatever. Yeah, let's view the results. 26k point. That was not bad. So if I would have kept this pace, I could have maybe reached 50k, which is always my goal. I rarely get 50k. Like that's why I always aim for getting over 50k a little bit. But yeah, it was a pretty solid round. By my side, I have to say, it worked. And yeah, also very solid guesses by I think it was Wilson going on. Let's go back to the lobby though. And NP, use the time to register to GeoTastic. Oh, okay, nice. Let me just drink something really quick. So I'm back. Hope you can. Yeah, if you don't see if you want to join, see the link, ! Link or ! GeoTastic. Should also be in the chat. I'm not sure if you join on a mobile. Well, on the mobile phone you couldn't join anyway, right? Whatever. I'm not sure if it works on mobile, to be honest. No idea. But on PC, you in theory should be able to see the last few posts, so you should still see the link in chat. If you want to see it again, you can ask Mr. Nightbot, ! Link or something. Then we'll play 5 rounds. Another 5 round. Didn't I say it was the last 5 rounds? Whatever. We play a match or two more. Sorry, and then we see what's going on. It's kind of relaxing to play this. I'm a bit tired, so don't feel like grinding challenges in Soulcalibur or something. But I would say, without further ado, let's start another round. If you want to join during the round, don't care about the points. It's evenly set. You can just join during the game. And after each round, like always, I just comment a bit on my thought process, what I thought, what could I found out better, so don't worry if it's not going further for a moment. Police. Yichun Innova Junior College. Down. Left side graphic. With the indicators we currently have, I could imagine it's here. So we click this. Could be wrong though. Don't judge me, but I have the feeling. Yeah, it's most likely that country that I just clicked. Try to keep the country a bit secret, so if people listening, maybe then it's a bit fairer. I know, I have no idea, but you can see I clicked. I have to admit, what was the flag of this country? The flag here? Yeah, here we see the confirmation of it. The question is, where are we? The ocean or anything? I'm really concentrated currently looking at what's going on here. Like, I try to find this name. Hope it's the name of this thing here, but it does not look like it, to be fair. I have to maybe look. Oh, we don't have time. Unfortunate. Ah, here it is. Why don't I read it just? Oh, chat, it could have been 6K. Whatever, we are just something, what is it? 57 points short. So I don't mind. But yeah, really good guesses here. Hard to see, I guess, if you don't know it. But Singapore has like English, but it looks Asian. But it also looks like a big modern city. And it has left side traffic. So that are good indicators that you know that you're in Singapore. You also find it interesting, there's like one location in a park or something, and you see like a sign with an absolute crazy said if you throw your trash here on the park, you get like a fine of size 5,000, whatever the currency is, like a really expensive fine. And that is also like very Singapore-esque, I thought. So pretty awesome. Let's continue. There's not much to say. Then you just, because it's not that big, you just have to be able to read. I'm not. Sometimes to just find Yichun. We found it on the bus or something. Could have found it Could have gotten a better guess. Failed miserably at that. Sorry for that, but sometimes. Thanks a lot for giving me some tips after the game. No problem. I'm just doing it in general, just to share the knowledge here. It's not like I'm an expert at this game either. Like, not at all. Fong. Sounds Asian. We can read it though. That means we are not in Thailand or something. Fong sounds like Thailandish or something. Thailandish? Is that a word? I'm not sure. Thai. But we're not. Oh, this might be huge. Oh, what? No way! I think I did not have this country in ages, but yeah. Yeah, 100%. This is a very common name in Thailand, in this country. It's not Thailand though. The question is, where are we in this place? It looks like a bigger city. Yeah, I think we can find this maybe. Maybe this is already all the hints we need to maybe get a decent amount of points. Time 1 minute. Something. Nope. Well, sadly, that's a pretty cool country. I could imagine visiting this country at some point. Thinks about it. Also, pretty good food there. Don't see it though, sadly. There's always a problem. It's too many lame. It's simply too big. I would say though it's probably here because bigger. Maybe I can find some more. I don't find the city. It makes no sense. I have 15 seconds. Maybe find the ultimate thing there. Yeah, it's this. Oh, it's here. I think we found the name here. Maybe an accident. Nope, but I can't complain. Like, it is. Yeah, I found a shield that said I saw it Thai New. Oh, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Is it Nguyen? On Nguyen? I'm not sure if the N is whispered. If you just make it. Wait, we can just look it up. I'm very curious how this is pronounced. Also, I have no idea if the Vietnamese language has like. You can listen to it. I'm very curious how it's pronounced exactly. Careful sound coming.
Thái Nguyên.
It's indeed a sound, like in ing, like ing. So it's not without the I, of course. So it's Nguyen or something like this.
Thái Nguyên.
It's hard. Like there's a lot of nuance to it, it seems, but I can't reproduce that. Sorry for our Vietnamese people, but yeah, you can. Like what I know is it sounds very Asian, but you can read it. They use Latin letters, which is very helpful. You see some names like this Nguyen. That's it's really hard to say. Nguyen, and probably still screwed up. And yeah, that's pretty Vietnamese. So you can also flag is pretty reminiscent. Pretty cool. Thailand also not a bad guess though. But in Thailand you can't read the letters. or I can't read it. It's different writing system. But yeah, good guess, still pretty close. Next round. Yeah, just to complete it, I also just saw the name written on a shield as a city, so you sometimes see addresses on city names. What is this? Oh, I have a bad feeling we're in Africa, but we don't see the typical African things. That's not good. ABC Transport. Marco Polo. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't help us, I think. So, it's Africa, I think. Right side traffic. It's not Kenya. We don't have the meta hint. So it's not Ghana. It's not Senegal. There is a car following us. It's not a police car, though. Would need to maybe go somewhere. I think it will be difficult to leave the road. Trucks here that might have some clues for us. Okay. Another truck. What? Oh, we just managed. Yes. My initial thought would be Uganda, because the biome looks a bit more close to Central Africa. So I could imagine it's that. For Nigeria, as said, we might need a different approach. We don't see any flags yet. Help us at all. "30 seconds left. I have a bad feeling about this." Okay, let's pretend it's Uganda. Then it's maybe close to the capital, and maybe it's one of those states. We go to east, so let's pretend. Yeah, it's hard to say if we go in the direction, but it should be one of those crossroads that go from east to west. I don't know really if it's Uganda. It could also be Nigeria again. Yeah, I screwed up. Like, the rule is a bit that in Nigeria there's like a police car behind you often. There was a car behind us, but it could have been just an accident. And I hope to find like we leave the path here. Found a sheet where I'm trying against it. Oh, yeah, I can see that. That was a good hint though at Vietnam, and then you can find it in there. Well done though that it's Nigeria. Like I said, if we go to Nigeria, I can zoom a bit out and I can show it to you. Let me just click on it for people curious. Let's say we go here. Yeah, you see a police car behind us. There. And you see this beam here has these black and yellow things on it. That's usually what I know. But it seems like when you are further down the road here somewhere, like here, this is not the case anymore, which is in parts for me surprising. Like here, we clearly don't see a car behind us. And we don't see these beams here. So it's not a general rule for Nigeria. There was the other thing where I thought, okay, maybe it's more consistent. I never checked this here. Shields liked green and white as colors, so I thought, okay, yeah, that's a good point. I also had it one time where I said, okay, green and green, white, green, that's a Nigerian flag, so it might be Nigeria. Pretty awesome. Well guessed. Like I said, I felt like it was closer to Central Africa, so Nigeria would totally work. As you can see, and thought, yeah, maybe it's Uganda. I'm not sure. So well done, I would say. We move on, right? Next round. Mann. These signs here look unusual. But it doesn't look confused, to be honest. What is this place again? Wait, I think that was a huge hint. Left side traffic. Where on earth, chat? Where on earth are we? What? No way! Etikemas. Another sign. That might be a good hint. But this AWAS sign always is an indicator for Malaysia. Malaysia, however it's pronounced. Lunas, Malaysia, Simpange. I have no idea what that means all, but we try to find it on the map. The problem is I'm even not sure what all belongs to Malaysia. Also, this part here, Malaysia, to some degree, I'm not sure. Don't want to try it though. This is all Thailand. Lumpur, Lunas. Impang. Simpang Durian, Simpang something. No idea. But I take it. Really hard to guess though. There it is. Yeah. I didn't find the place name either. It's Balok. Here. Oh, forgot about the name. Yeah, at the beginning we found Kuantan and Kemamaman or Kemaman. Yeah. One syllable too many. Something like this. There was a shield Malaysia. Maybe I can show it to you. And this. Oh, the wrong button. This is like my biggest hint. I think it's not 100%. I think is the right direction I went. I think this is. But if you go down this road, this shield here, Avas or whatever it is, this is like an exclusive shield for Malaysia. I think it can also be in Philippines. I think I'm not 100% sure on that. But every time I see it, I'm in Malaysia. So it seems like it is at least a hint that there is a likelihood of being in Malaysia seeing this sign. So maybe if you see this, feel free to It's definitely an indicator. What? Here at the beginning I said, where am I? Is it maybe South America or something? But it looked too tropical for that. I don't know. It was really confusing. Okay, next round I would say. Not many tips either. I just tried to find Simpang something. I didn't find that. Is this province here called? No, it's not also called. Where's Simpang? Well, we found here was Simpang something. So I clicked on that. Whatever. Let's continue. And I just looked for something flat looking in Oceania. Yeah. What is on this sheet? Stop. Okay, that is interesting. We find some interesting hints here. Let's go into at least some direction. E14. We are in Northern Europe. The question is where in Northern Europe? I'm also bad. I'm bad at every region, I would say. But also I'm bad at Northern Europe. Who would have guessed? We found the O and it was at this here. So A18, we have A's. I would buy a 14. E, not A. Whatever. A 16. Why am I so bad at finding these numbers? 18? How is this order here? How is it so confusing for me? It's not Norway though. It could also be this country. How much time do I have? Maybe we should find more hints. For example, okay, so that would be a domain, but this is dead end. Cool. How do I get out of here? Please let me out of here. I think we might be here. Norway. I don't know, Chad. It's there. Okay. It is Norway. Oh, I got the country right. Can't complain. Did I get the country right? Yes. I'm still too far away though. Like, here's the E14, E6 here. This little thing. How did I not see that? Very unfortunate, chat. I found the road. Yeah, I've also found the E14, but I didn't find other places. But Trondheim would have been foundable. I simply am not good at seeing it. Whatever. Found it. Looked like North. You had the O and with the slash, the Ö sounds here. So it can be Denmark or Norway, I think. Other hints. Sorry for caps. Oh, no problem. But no idea which city it was. I found city names interestingly. But yeah, not close enough though. This was the last round already. 21k points. Nice. Well done. Well done. I definitely lost a lot of points in the Nigeria round, where I was in Uganda. 200 something. Yeah, well played, GG. Mine's already relatively late, so I probably have to end the stream. Be unfortunate. Top 3, nice. I'm awesome. Yeah, congratulations to top 3. That's awesome. Well played. Hope it was fun. People enjoyed that. Had a good time guessing along with me. Or some pretty difficult things. Also some very good guesses here and there. Even though I have to admit, I still would love to play another game, but it's really late here. I need to go to bed really soon. So, as a result, I can't stream another round. We have to. That has to be the last round for today. Really unfortunate. It was a lot of fun, I have to admit. Really like playing this game. I hope you people enjoyed this this game too, and had a decent, good time with me. Curious. A different code. Last time I got the same code I had last time again. That was real. I enjoy this game a lot, but sometimes I really have I don't really have a clue. Then it can get a bit frustrating. Yeah, I can see that. It's sometimes really difficult. And also we played not balanced but evenly, so also some really weird places can appear. That might be quite difficult. Like in the one round I had the Cocos Islands. We had them 2 times, which is kind of fascinating. And I got it the second time right, but the first time I did not. Never had those islands before. Then we had Jersey again, and this time I saw no French, so or very little French. So I thought, okay, what could it be? I don't know, maybe it is in England. Pretty hard to see sometimes. But overall, it was a fun round. And yeah, there's not much left to say. Oh, I'm busy, but I just signed in to support you. Well, you're meeting me at the last point of the stream, RB Kitty, but nice to see you here. Welcome. I was just going to end the stream due to it being very late already for me, and also being a bit tired, I have to admit. No, I've been here. Oh, you have been all the time just lurking in the background. That's awesome. Maybe you could also guess along with us a little bit. Nice, nice. Ah, okay, now I get it. You were busy, but now you are hearing. Yeah. Oh, that's a very cute emoticon. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine that RB Kitty loves the emoticon. It's pretty cool. I have to think about what we do next stream, chat. I'm very indecisive as always. You know me. It's not a big surprise or anything. Me too. I can imagine. What, chat? What are we going to do next stream? We still have to do the secret ending of Cyberpunk. I thought about doing it today, but since I started so late, I don't know how long it takes to get this, because we have to go through a lot of dialogues, and if we fail, we have to go through all the dialogue again to just complete it and so on. Maybe I have to level a bit and so on. I just need more time to do this. We can do this next. We completed Unbound Worlds Apart, so full recommendation for people looking for a new Metroid platformer with some Metroidvania elements. Yeah, fully recommendation when it comes to Unbound Worlds Apart. Really fantastic game. You finished the Sweet Portal game? Yes, I finished the Sweet Portal game. We 100%ed it. Are you on Chris' Discord? I think he... I'm not sure. Exclamation mark Discord for people interested. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult because these days all people are like on 20 different Discords or something, so it's difficult to be active in all of them, so I can definitely see why. And my Discord is also not that active right now, I feel. Even though we got some new members that also were posting some stuff. Pretty nice. I mostly like a lurk and just get communicative late night, yeah. That happens. Definitely. But it's also like a good cozy time sometimes. It's really late at night again. Yeah, but definitely finished that, and I really liked it. I have to say, the last boss had one phase I did not like that much. It was a bit annoying, to be honest. It overstayed its welcome, wasn't that interesting. I think from his name, he's also probably from Germany or from Central Europe, at least. So it's, yeah, past 2 in the morning. Far too late already. Yeah, also from Germany. Made sense. 2:32, it's really late. I was also always not more a night person, to be honest. Interesting. Yeah, for Kitty, she's from the US, so she is 9 hours or 8 hours or 6 or something behind. Yeah, it's from the United and a night owl. That's true. Question is, and it's cruel. Yeah. Yeah. The problem for me is when I go late at night and late to bed, I get up later and I start to work later, and yeah, it becomes late then always. That's my point. I have to work longer and so on. Right now, it's not that big of a problem. Wasn't there? We looked at games last time. I have to admit, I already forgot again what conclusion I came up with. But there's some games coming out in the near future. Like, I'm definitely interested in Battlefield 2042, even though I'm not sure if it's this game I should stream that much. October also Elix 2 comes out. Maybe we should look into Elix 1. Fable comes out. That is a game I really look forward to because I liked the demo a lot. Far Cry comes also out in October. New World comes out in September, but probably not a game for me, to be honest. We have still Age of Empires 4. Might be interesting to look into that. So a lot of games come in the future. And also, Mortal Shell comes out in a week. Less than a week, in 5 days. Might be interesting. Maybe not. Then there is some other games that recently came out. I have seen, for example, Death's Door, very hard to say, and also I forgot the other name. Chat. Check my wish list here, or maybe it's here still. Humankind comes out too. I'm not sure if I. Maybe it's in the new and trending list. Look like it. There must have been some games coming out. I need to read the name. I can't remember the name out of my head. At this point, it's easier to look into my wish list. I can't find it. Maybe I didn't put it into the wish list though. Yeah, Ender Lilies. That also looked interesting. It's also a Metroidvania, I would say, with maybe some distant soul elements into it. Could be interesting too. So we have some, games in this direction. And of course, that you can always train Soulcalibur, Tekken, and so on. Pretty awesome stuff too. So there's that. So I haven't looked at chat in a minute. Premier League, but I used to watch some Bundesliga. Oh yeah, Bundesliga. Also starting soon again. Is there anything left for you to do on Unbound? No, I 100% the game. We did everything. At least I got all achievements. We even looked at the bad ending. I think there's nothing left. Like, we really found everything. Was also read everything that slows things down a bit. I'm also bad at platforming and so on. But I would say if you play it normally, you play like 10 hours and you are through it. We played a bit longer due to streaming things. Oh, bummer. I liked that. Yeah, it was really great. Maybe we replay it at some point, or maybe we could try to play through it as fast. When did you finish the game? I can tell you in a moment. I need to look it up. I think last Sunday should be the finishing date. I also have a list when I complete games, in my list, which games I play, there's also Unbound. So we started, the release was 29th of July. Oh, the 28th, we played at the 29th, and I finished at 9th of August. So in the night of 9th of August. So I started playing at Sunday 8th of August, and then, I don't know at some point we stopped. And I didn't want to start a new game, I remember that. But we did everything, the final boss and so on. If people want to see the ending of it, I have a VOD YouTube channel. You can, of course, I highlight all my full streams so they are not get deleted. I'm not sure if Twitch likes the idea, but considering that I'm just such a small streamer, they probably will never find out. But in addition, I also upload all the streams on YouTube as VOD for people to watch unedited. I only edit the beginning out, and so on. There's also playlists for everything I play there. If people are interested in this or just want to watch it there, of course, I'm not sure if the quality suffers a bit due to the transfer from Twitch to YouTube. But yeah, there's definitely, that's my YouTube VOD channel that I have, and upload usually with a little delay. I upload it almost every stream there. Yeah, there are hours. There are 200 or 300 videos on there, long stuff. Like, I don't know. It's kind of fascinating. Like, I always look at this channel, and I also have a normal YouTube channel where I do edited content that needs a lot of research and so on, so a lot of Rings related stuff. And on that channel, like, I'm currently producing a video that's 4 hours long and just working on the first 2 of them to release as a first part. And it takes me months to make this. On this channel, I look, okay, uploaded 6 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours. Like, in such a short amount of time, just thinking about producing this stuff as edited content on YouTube. It would me take months to produce this amount, like years. And it's so fascinating how fast you can produce content on Twitch, doing this stuff live and so on. It's really fascinating as a result. But of course, it's probably not always that funny, or I'm also maybe not always that entertaining to watch and so on. Like, I would say I've got like maybe average knowledge when it comes to, for example, GeoGuessr. I also upload the GeoGuessr stuff there, or GeoTastic stuff, and yeah, I'm decent. And there are a few games where I would say I'm actually not that bad, like Soulcalibur. I would definitely say I'm far above average, and of course there are better players than me without a question, but it's decent what I'm doing there, and I guess I would win against most other players, except you are super good in it. Did you enter that quota? Yes, I did. It is quote 7, I think. I also looked up the exact quote. So yeah, I put Mr. Quote into Mr. Nightbot. No, I taught Mr. Nightbot the quote. That's how I should phrase it. Yeah, that was still a fantastic Let's Play. It was a ton of fun. I even figured the bubble jump thing in between out. That was also pretty cool. We might look into other jump and platformers in the future. There's always like a project which is listed in my gaming list thing as big maybe secret thing. I'm not sure. Surprise game or something I called it. Let me see if I can find it. Can't see it though. Yeah, surprise game I called it. Huge maybe. I'm too bad at it. Yeah. It's maybe a project we could also think about doing in the future. Code 6. I was laughing so hard, yeah. Come on, Gate, this betrayal. I pressed that jump button. You know it, I know it, we all know it. I didn't say I know it or something like this, but would have fitted perfectly, I think. Pretty awesome. I really want to finish my thing. My video. And then I at some point really want to make like a little highlight video. It won't be that long because I feel like in my streams are not that many highlights, to be honest, but maybe there's some good sections here and there. Probably it will be a Cyberpunk bug compilation mostly because I have a lot of clips of something weird happening in Cyberpunk. And we played this game for a long time on this channel. And nobody wanted to see it. Nobody are interested in my Cyberpunk playthrough. Like, there's not a single person in this universe that thinks, yeah, Chris and his Cyberpunk Let's Play, that's the thing to watch. Nope. But still, I wanted to play through the game. I did. It was fun, I think. It was some cool situations and moments too. Still difficult to recommend game due to the technical problems the game has. It's really unfortunate they released the game in such a bad state. Basically a pre-release beta version of the game. They released it like a year earlier. I would charge full price for it, not releasing it as an early access title or anything. It's just really a scumbag move in my opinion, I have to admit. Even though in its core it's a fantastic game, but with its problems too. It's not the perfect game, but still a good game. But yeah, really unfortunate release policy here that fully goes on to the people responsible. Yeah, it feels bad for it. Could have been a banger. Exactly. Like, I feel a bit driven. No. In German would say hin und her gerissen. I feel a bit driven back and forward. That's not the correct translation of what I want to say, but it's a literary translation. I don't know what to do there. Like, I also do some gaming content on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I do reviews. And on one side, I liked the game. I had a blast most of the time playing it, even though, of course, it has many problems and issues. But I also could play the PC version that ran relatively stable and, for the most part, with some problems too, smoothly. And that it's really hard to make a review when you see that the basic standard of the technical side of a game is not met by a game that has no excuse to not meet the standard. Like, it's a AAA game. This game has to measure with other push left and right. Yeah, maybe. Like Cyberpunk is in competition with other games. Like, let's think about Resident Evil 8. It's a different genre, but compared to how well Resident Evil 8, except for the stuttering due to the DRM issues, in like 2 scenes of the game, there is like a little problem. That is no problem. People can look over those, and it's not that big of a deal. But this game, like, holy moly. It should not have released in such a state. Like, I had quests I could not finish because the NPC despawned or vanished or fell through the floor, whatever happened to him. He's simply not there, can't complete it. And I feel like it's just... And the game is out for 7 months. It is still not fixed. It's like, you see how much they have to fix to bring this game to the standard. How far behind how early they released the game. Like, a year too early at least. Like, this game would have needed another 12 months to do. Like, it's... And they only did it because the PlayStation 5 was coming out and the Xbox Series X. And they want those juicy last-gen sale. That's the reason probably why they pushed for the sale here. And that also... It's really... For me, I'm not a professional reviewer in a way, because my gaming videos usually don't get that much attention on my channel in comparison to my Lord of the Rings related video stuff. But yeah, it's still, for my integrity, it's difficult to review this game. I, on one side, really liked it. On the other side, it's just, in German would say Frechheit. It's just really, just, I don't know the English word. What do you say? It's audacity. It's the old word. What's the new word for it? Audacious, perky, cheeky. Yeah, it's an audacity. That it is. It's really hard to excuse, and it's unexcusable to release a game and charge full price for it. Like, if this game would be, yeah, it's early access, and I don't know, let's say it's $20 or $30 or something for a year because it's early access. Even if it has a higher price, there's another game that is also early access I'm interested in on Steam. Of course, close to stop. That's Baldur's Gate 3. Also looking forward to that game. But they at least said, yeah, this game is early access. It's not done yet. It's work in progress. If you want to have a smooth experience, they also charge $60 for it. But at least they say, this game is not done yet. It's only the first act or something. I'm not sure if now we can play the second one or whatever. And they say we might take 1 or 2 years to finish the game and so on. On Steam, you have to answer all those questions in the Q&A thing that Steam has there. You get the information, but they said, this game totally done and so on. It's just should be like, I would really have to like to play the game. It seems pretty fun, but because of bugs, I wasn't able to play it. Well, I was able to play it, but I feel like it's unfair. If I would say I like the game, yeah, this is like unfair to games that released in a finished state, that did not do the scumbag move. You know what I mean? I feel like reviewing this game and reviewing it normally, like saying, okay, I did not experience that many bugs in the game, and I could finish it, and I had a blast, and I give it, I don't know, I don't give a review score, but let's say I give it a 7 or an 8 out of 10. This is unfair for every 7 or 8 out of 10 game that comes out complete on release. You know what I mean? That's just so unfair to these other games. I mean, we played Unbound, Worlds Apart. We had like 3 bugs in this game. This game is developed by like 5 people or something. It's really unfair, and maybe I would also say it's an 8 or a 7 or something. Maybe an 8. I really liked it, to be honest. So probably a higher score. But you know what I mean? Like, of course, Cyberpunk has fantastic production value here and there, except for the technical side. But like the characters, how it's written, the cutscenes, the world looks beautiful. With ray tracing, it's really gorgeous, and so on. And the story is kind of interesting, a lot of details, and so on. The game, there's a lot of positives, but just the move, it's almost like a meta thing above the game is so just outright like a scumbaggy move, RB Kitty, I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. That it feels really difficult to give it a fair review. I can't review this game fairly, because on one side it's good, on one side it's an audacity how it was released. Like, somebody, not here in chat, but some games journalist said, or some reviewer said, I want that the game is good when I put my $70 on the counter. Then the game has to be good, not like a year later. If it's not good, then don't sell it. And I pretty much agree with that attitude. Understand scumbaggy? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that's the adjective or whatever you call it. But yeah, that makes it so difficult. But I thought about maybe if they, a year later, when they maybe fixed most of the issues, there will be issues left. Open world games have tons of issues all the time. Like, I just think, maybe it's a bad example, but think of Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and so on. Let's not talk about those. They also, but yeah, I don't know. Cyberpunk, in my opinion, though, felt next level unfinished. Maybe I have to admit, Fallout 3 on release date on PC was also, I'm not sure if it was on console, was pretty rough. I'm jealous. Where did you get those? I think I need more cute. If I'm not sure if you can click on the emojis, I can, and you have to subscribe to a channel called, I'm not sure it's pronounced, Insania. That's an interesting way to write it. It's something written like this, but you would have to subscribe to this channel to get the emojis. Oh, Items for Sacred. Yeah, of course. He also has. You're also from Items of Sacred, right? He rated me a few times. Really much still appreciate that. Items, really awesome dude. Shoutouts, and yeah. He's also subscribed to my channel for all the time. I don't even know. He probably found my Lord of the Rings channel and liked my content, and that's why he sometimes rates me and yeah, so. Most likely, can't remember. Yeah, I think it was a rate of him at some time. Shut up. I very much appreciate that some people stayed and continue to listen to my ramblings. But yeah, I don't know. The cyberpunk thing is difficult. On one side, I also feel like nobody, or at least in my my community, is that interested in cyberpunk as the genre itself. Like, I also made a video about the genre cyberpunk, and I put so much work into this. You have no idea. Like, it's one of my opinion, it's one of my best videos I've ever done. But it's I don't know, it it has like 3,000 views or something. I'm really sad about this, I have to admit. I liked Cyberpunk, the game or the video or in general. Yeah, it's not about the game. It's about the video. It was about the origin of the genre cyberpunk. So we talk a bit about German expressionism in film. On your normal YouTube channel? Yes, on my normal YouTube channel. I can link it here. Do I have a cyberpunk? Let me see. Maybe I have a command for it. Of course, I need to write it, spell it right. We talk about how Android. Yeah, I even have a link here. Here's my video about the origins of the subgenre cyberpunk. I focus a bit more on the film side, though, even though we also talk a bit about Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is like a fantastic book. I really liked it. I know Abby Kitty read this too after she saw Cyberpunk, Blade Runner. Fantastic book. We talk a bit about this, but also about film noir and also, yeah, as said, German expressionism. That's like the early. Like, we talk a bit about. For example, M, which is a bit proto, yeah, film noir if you want. It's difficult to say, but it's an interesting film though. M, it's City Searches its Murderer. No, I'm not sure how it's translated into English. M, eine Stadt sucht seinen Mörder, in German title, I think. Usually it's just called M, and it's such a. I have to shout out to Fritz Lange, of course he's long dead. But man, this scene, why the film is called M, is just, wow, such a strong scene. I really love it. Can recommend this film. I think you can even watch it today. And the ending is also pretty good, even though it's from 1931 or 1933, something like this. Really old film though. I think it's 31. Pretty old. It was his first film with first not silent film, I think. And it's a fantastic film. I can still recommend it. I assume when it's from 31, you can probably watch it relatively well. Maybe even find it on YouTube. Maybe it's public domain by now. I'm not sure, though. But yeah, this is really very interesting film, considering how old it is. and we also talk a bit about this and the genre. We talk about the comics of Heavy Metal, the comic magazine, or from France, that's called Metal Hurlant. Also pretty great source for cyberpunk. And I explain a bit why Blade Runner and Neuromancer are so similar in many ways. Even though I sadly don't talk that much about Neuromancer. I stopped the video in the early 80s, basically. Even though I think Neuromancer came out 84, so it was also early. But yeah, I stop at this point. I need to make a second part of this video where we talk about the time after Blade Runner. Like, the video is a lot talk about Blade Runner. I saw Heavy Metal years ago. Yeah, there's even a Heavy Metal film, and there's also Heavy Metal 2K or whatever, FAKK, Heavy Metal 2K. I'm not sure what the title was exactly, but it's also related to this comic series. And there's so many interesting connections there in this genre mix. Like, you have the dude who there's one comic called The Long Tomorrow. It was part of this heavy metal comic cycles, whatever. And in general, the heavy metal stuff, maybe I can show it on screen. There's a dude who, comic dude called, what's he called? Möbius is his name. I forgot his not. What is his correct name? Gerard. No, Jean Giroux. That is his real name. So he's known as Möbius, and he has this unique art style. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can comic stripes up here on screen. Let me just try to prepare this really quick. There was a new window. Wait a moment. I just have to find my OBS stuff here really quick. You'll know what I'm talking about. Production, Chris. Of a long outro section here, but you see this art style here, like stuff like this. It has a very specific or unique art style, and you can see it in Sable. It's imitated the game. Maybe wait, Sable game. We also played this on stream. This art style is a bit emulated. Maybe I've seen screenshots. Like, yeah, it looks a bit like this. You maybe see some parallels here and there. Pretty interesting. If you now go back to the real Möbius stuff, might see. And yeah, this art style also, there was a film made that has some short stories with a taxi driver also. There was, and so it was like, I don't know, distantly, it was too colorful for how we imagine cyberpunk these days, but the elements that you see, these big cities, these the multi-levels and aliens maybe, or flying cars and so on, you all see this in these comic stuff here, which is pretty awesome. And it's from the 70s, so this was far before Blade Runner came out. Blade Runner basically took this and some other elements from film noir and so on, combined them, and then created this look here. Like, I'm not sure if Blade Runner, yeah, this is a very iconic screenshot here. You probably know this from the film, and so with the flying cars and so on, and maybe some Asian elements. And he combined all of this, and then you have the cyberpunk style that you know from today. And interestingly, the the author, William Gibson, who wrote Neuromancer, wrote roundabout at the same time about this, also his cyberpunk novel. And he was sitting in cinema seeing this film and said, oh no, everyone will think I ripped this guy off. But the reason is why both wrote something relatively similar was because of the Long Tomorrow stuff. It's, in my opinion, such a fascinating coincidence. And if you look who Long Tomorrow, who wrote this comic, so it was drawn by Möbius, but it was written by another dude that might be known to a lot of people. That is, what's his name? O'Bannon, Dan O'Bannon. And Dan O'Bannon is like an absolutely legend. Like, he was, for example, in the computer animation for Star Wars. He worked on visual design consultant for Alien. He also worked on the films for heavy metal, but he's probably more known for Total Recall, for example. But he's also like absolute legend when it comes to this. And interestingly, he and Möbius met, and that is, in my opinion, the weirdest story I've ever heard. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm not sure if people have heard about Alejandro Jodorowsky, but he also wanted to make like the best film ever, as the best Dune film ever. Also, there's a new Dune film coming. And he got all those people, even Orson Welles, who made Citizen Kane, for example, also a fantastic actor, also a director, but complicated story and so on. There were a lot of very talented people he got brought together to make this Dune film, but it never happened. There's a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune, I think, also quite interesting. And there, this Dan O'Bannon met Möbius, and then they started making these comics, which then kickstarted. This is a huge inspiration for the cyberpunk genre. Like, it's so fascinating how all those science fiction things are somehow connected. But it's a really long story. I talk a bit about this in the video. Also, was kind of disappointing because they ended a story after they had gotten invested in the characters. Yeah, it was just short stories. Really fascinating stuff. But yeah, sorry for the very long outro here. But it's an interesting topic, and I need to revisit this. I would need to talk a bit about more the influence of William Gibson to cyberpunk. Then I would like to talk a bit about Akira, even though Akira was also 1982, I think. Or was it 1983? Akira, the comic is older. It's from the 80s. The film is from 1988. So I really want to talk about the film, I think, because I really like film. I'm not too deep in the Akira manga. And Ghost in the Shell, Matrix is also it's also an interesting parallel, even though I would not consider it cyberpunk. But it's related to Matrix. It's Dark City, might be also interesting stuff. So in my head, I already have thought about a second part, what I could say and what parts I want to talk about. But yeah, Fifth Element is also kind of an interesting thing to talk about. Does somebody know the story behind the Fifth Element? Is this a novel? Or is it something new? From a story by Bresson. Bresson started writing the story that became The Fifth Element when he was 16 years old. He was 38 when the film opened in cinemas. Bresson wanted to shoot the film in France, but suitable facilities could not be found. Filming took place in London and Mauritania, or it's pronounced. Instead, comics artist Möbius, and this again, Möbius was books provide inspiration for parts of the film, were hired for production design. So Möbius was a production designer of Fifth Element. That explains a lot. That's a guy who the comics I just showed, The Long Tomorrow and so on, this guy also made. Really interesting. It was a movie, yeah. Maybe it was, I'm not sure if it was a novel or something that it was based on. But that explains just so much. Like, if you see Möbius explains so much. Like, it's so fascinating. Like, it's Giga must have been involved, yeah. He was involved, it seems. It's so fascinating that a lot of people don't know, even sci-fi fans might not really know about Metal Hurlant, the heavy metal stuff, or Möbius or so on, but this guy was so influential for this genre, like, it's crazy. Like, he inspired Gibson and Ridley Scott, that's alone. And it seems like also Fifth Element and so on. Very fascinating stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, now I've talked far too much. I really need to go to bed now. As said, in parts, we talk about this in this video thing. If people are interested in this, I wish you all a good night. Sleep well. Fantastic rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed this little stream, which is not as short as I thought it would be. Well, it is definitely a shorter stream, though, but not as short. Yeah, good night. Yeah, you too. And I maybe stream during the next days in the evening too, maybe not. I can't promise it because, like I said, I'm still in heavy production currently and I have a lot of things to do. As a result, my streaming schedule might, or in between streams, might suffer a bit. And yeah, I'm not sure, but I try to stream Sunday, definitely. That at least, but maybe I also stream tomorrow or later or whatever. Just follow me, then you probably will get notified. So thank you for watching and see you people next time. Goodbye.